Hi guys, and welcome to my channel again. Today I'm going to show you how to make this Japanese cheese sponge. It is something in between cheesecake and a sponge. During my recent visit to Japan, I fell in love with some of their cakes. So in the future episodes you can expect some of them as well. But today let me show you how to make this jiggly, absolutely great Japanese cotton cheesecake. Let's start. The ingredients we will need are plain flour, cornstarch, cream cheese, fine sugar, like castor sugar, butter, eggs, milk, and we will need a pan and a whisk. And in order to bake it, any kind of form will do. We need to protect the form with aluminium foil because we will be baking it in the bain-marie, which is basically a bit of water in the dish underneath. So first of all, we need to preheat the oven with our dish and water inside. We fill the dish to just no more than 1 centimeter with water, and we preheat the oven to 120 degrees Celsius, top and bottom heat only, without fan. So first of all we need to separate the eggs into egg yolks and the egg whites that will be whipped afterwards. But right now we need to heat up the pan. We will be doing it on a very low heat, and then we add milk, butter and the cream cheese, and we mix it until everything dissolves and create a smooth paste. When the ingredients are combined, we take it out of the heat. We don't want it to boil. And right now we add our flour, plain one, and the cornstarch, and mix it. We need to mix it until it is very smooth and uniform, like this. And then we can add the egg yolks and mix again. When it is well combined, we can just set it aside. Right now we will take care of the egg whites. We need to whip them until they reach stiff peaks. We will be whipping them in stages and adding sugar in the meantime. As you can see, the shape stays in place. And right now it is very important to add the egg whites into our cream cheese and egg yolk mixture in stages, so not to deflate the egg whites. We have to be very gentle when we are doing that. So first we add just a little bit and mix it very gently. And then we add another portion, and again very gently combine. And in the third step we just add the remaining egg whites, and again mix it very gently. And right now we prepare the baking form. We just put a bit of the baking paper on the bottom so our cake doesn't stick to the bottom, but we do nothing with the sides because we want the cake batter to attach itself to the walls when it is rising. So we just leave it as it is, and we just add all the butter into the form. We need to just use some kind of stick to get rid of any air bubbles that stays inside and to make the top of the cake nice and even. And then we just need to shake it a bit and drop it a couple of times. And right now there shouldn't be any air bubbles remaining. Our cake is ready to be baked. We put our cake into the pan with water and we bake it in 120 degrees Celsius first for 20 minutes. This is the first step of baking. And right now, the second step of baking. Without opening the doors, we increase the temperature to 150 degrees Celsius and we will be baking it for another 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we need to open the door for just 10 seconds and then lower the temperature to 100 degrees Celsius and bake for another 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, when the time finishes, we need to turn off the oven and then we need to open the door just for a couple of seconds to let all the heat and steam leave the oven, and then we close it up again and we leave the cake to cool down in the oven for 10 minutes before we can take it out of the oven. After 10 minutes of cooling, the cake is ready to be taken out of the oven. We can use the knife to just detach the sides of the cake from the pan. And right now you can see how jiggly it is. We can take it out of the form. We just put a piece of paper on top. We can turn it on the side, remove this. And right now we can just put it directly on the plate. Like this. And now all the fun. Jiggly, soft, springy, delicious cheesecake. Now the fun part. We will see how it looks inside. It is so soft, incredibly soft. That is just so much fun. It just jiggles. And this is my idea of serving it, with a dollop of whipped cream and some sharp fruit jam, and of course a small glass of Japanese plum wine, umeshu, which goes really well with this dessert. I recommend it and I encourage you to try this at least once. I hope you enjoyed watching it, guys, and if you want to see any more of the Japanese desserts, stay tuned and see you next time. Thank you!